Graham has a rather flat face.
The nose is quite prominent in many people. Yeah. Many patients actually receive...
He hasn't got a fucking nose. Where is his nose? Where's his ears? Where's anything? I can see his eyes. And his very weird looking eyebrows. It looks like a thumb. Where is his nose? I don't see... Why is it called Graham? Hello everyone, my name is CantDoGames and welcome back to the Sunday Weird News. Today's a very strange one and might give you some nightmares. This news is all about the body and mutations that people can have, and also what a human would look like if we were built to withstand a car crash. Warning of ahead of time, it is a very disturbing image, but that's what weird news is all about. So yeah, let's sit back, enjoy, and get freaked out by this revelation. Let's do this. Woman with 2 belly buttons said doctors told her she absorbed her twin in the womb. Now my brain just went to something really dark. And I shouldn't probably say it, I might get told off for this, but I have a feeling that there might be some snowflakes out there who should say, well, shouldn't she be done for murder? There are people like that out there who are that stupid, yes, I know. Anyways, that's not strange, is it? A woman has explained how doctors believe she may have absorbed her twin in the womb after she was born with 2 belly buttons. Appearing in the red chair on the Graham Norton show on Friday, Jenny from Wicklow in Ireland revealed she was born with an extra belly button. So she would have actually probably been a Siamese twin because that would have been 2 belly buttons, so that would be 2 birth cords. That would have been weird, wouldn't it? Imagine being born with 2, and you imagine seeing your baby and it has like 2 umbilical cords. That'd be weird. I think my kids would play Son of Cthulhu, or Daughter of Cthulhu, I should say. Cthulhu, that's what it is, I think. Yeah. The red chair segment, which appears at the end of the Graham Norton show, sees Norton meet members of the public who are appearing in the red chair to tell an interesting story or secret. I think I remember watching one of these. Yeah, I did watch one of them once. I can't remember what it was about, but I thought he stopped doing it. But oh well. If the story is gripping enough, they are allowed to tell it in full. But if Norton and his guests get bored halfway through, they can pull a lever which sees the chair flip back and the storyteller is sent flying. Basically, it's sort of like X Factor in a way, but instead of just pushing a red button, the person actually gets thrown off the chair like a rocket, basically like a rocket. I think it's like the opposite to like the trapdoor thing. Like when they're crap, you got the trapdoor segment when they pull the lever and they get pulled down. Very old fashioned that. But Norton certainly didn't need to pull the lever for Jenny's story, as she went straight into her by explaining her second belly button even gets her free drinks. You people are nasty. You boys are nasty out there. What's so sexy about a belly button? It gets the hairs in it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Belly button fluff and all. You have some weird fetishes, guys. You really do. I have 2 belly buttons and I use them to get free drinks, Jenny began. I know it's another hole. Let me just say this as well. I know it's another hole. Okay, you horny kids. But it isn't a hole that you can do stuff with. Okay? It's left there after the aftermath of having the birth cord. That's all it is. Nothing special about it, okay? Norton was quick to clarify, asking Jenny if she had 2 umbilical cords, thank you, or is one belly button simply looked like a belly button. Doctors think I could have absorbed my twin in my womb, Jenny added. Vanishing twin syndrome is a type of miscarriage that can occur when an embryo stops developing and the tissue is absorbed by the mother or the surviving embryo. Yeah, basically, when one doesn't get past a certain process, it will basically be resolved. That's what a miscarriage is as well. Yeah. So she also had a miscarriage her mother would have had. Vanishing twin syndrome can occur before 12 weeks and therefore before many women's first ultrasound scan, meaning in some cases both parents and doctors are never aware that there were 2 embryos. Healthline explains that vanishing twin syndrome often happens for the same reason as most early miscarriages. That is so weird though, looking at it. It's like a mouth, got an extra mouth. That's probably why the boys like it, ain't it? Buy drinks. Oh. Jenny went on to continue with the rest of her story, explaining that on one birthday she received free drinks all night for showing her unusual addition to a member of staff who had fear of belly buttons. You fucking bitch! You just did it to scare the shit out. I showed them to her, and she completely freaked out and started crying and left. And they high-fived me and gave me free drinks for the rest of the night. Jenny explained. What Norton, as well as his celebrity guest, Stormzy, Gina Davis, Stephanie Graham, and Motisi Mabuse. Well, we're all pretty impressed by this story. Jesus Christ, it's so weird, though. I know why they did it. I know why the boys got her free drinks. You know, fuck him. I think we all know why. Come on. Anyways, on with the main bit of story today that will probably give you more nightmares than this girl's double belly button problem. You ever wondered how a human would look if we evolved to survive car accidents and all that? No, you never thought about that? No, neither have I. Here's how humans would look if we evolved to withstand car crashes. That looks like Mr. Blobby if he was human. You know what I mean? Same portions. That is terrifying. Humans have evolved to withstand a lot of things, but car crashes ain't one of them, because it's not natural. And when you see what we've looked like if we had, you'll be glad we didn't pick up these features along the way. Yeah!
Graham has a rather flat face.
Graham? Why'd you name it fucking Graham? It doesn't look like a Graham, it looks like a Steve. Like Minecraft.
The nose is quite prominent.
Hasn't got a nose.
Many
Then
patients
inwards.
actually receive, fractures to their nose.
These sorts of injuries not only damage the bones of the face, but they also disrupt the sinuses and the other delicate parts that are behind.
That
the
is
cheekbones.
so weird.
He doesn't
looking.
have a nose, and he has a lot of
Look at that skull feature. That is something out of H.R. Geiger's Doodle Book. Or Hellraiser. Actually, it looks like the human alien from Alien Resurrection.
fatty tissue around his face to absorb the energy of the impact.
Yeah, I can understand why it has a big forehead, but why the fuck does it... Why is it just so round? That's even worse! Look at how many rib cages and muscle and lumps. What the fuck is going on with this body? Several years back, a contemporary artist from Australia decided to create a mock-up of how people would look if they had developed traits to ensure they could survive a full-on collision, and it hasn't grown any less unsettling over time. The pictures are still pure nightmare fuel. Patrick Piccinini developed the sculpture alongside a leading trauma surgeon and a car crash investigator. The project was commissioned by the Transport Accident Commission, the TAC, as part of their part towards Zero Road Safety campaign. Yeah, and you ended up making this. It's like someone's put buff hands from like a Chad on. I don't actually know. It just looks like a thumb, but the body, the middle portion of the body and all that, the stomach area, the chest, and it looks wrong. And the man titties on them. I don't know if we're going to have to censor this or not. Not only does he serve to point out the importance of road safety. Ready? Alright, Graham, as he was delightfully named, fucking Graham, why Graham? Was designed to be interactive too. When he was exhibited at the State Library of Victoria back in 2016, Google Tango was used to let visitors look beneath Graham's skin and understand why he looks the way he does. Oh, X-ray, basically, okay. They just showed him what the idea and design of what he would be. Wait, are they extra nipples on his belly? Though he might not look too pretty, he'll be able to escape from a car crash without any major life-threatening injuries. It'd be more car crashes if he was in this world, I'm just saying. As you see, Graham has a flat face, yeah, to protect his nose from breaking. He hasn't got a nose, while the fatty tissue around his face is designed to absorb the energy of the impact. That I could understand. Yeah, are they nipples? They look like nipples or extra belly buttons. No, nipples. They are fucking nipples, aren't they? They're udders. That's what they are, udders. But one of the biggest problems caused in a car accident is related to the neck. And this is often thrust towards and then back towards in a quick succession. Yeah, it's like doo-doo, which can result in spinal injury or cause it to break. With this in mind, Patrick decided to get rid of the neck altogether. Problem solved. Now, what about those extra nipples? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Don't pretend like you weren't wondering. I was wondering very much. Though they might look like decoration, these are actually designed to act as mini airbags to enhance the rib cage as a protection of the internal organs. Why did I nipples then? But the team didn't just stop with the car crashes. The bottom half of Graham was made to withstand pedestrian accidents. Since there's not much protection for a person standing on their own, Patrick created the hoof-like legs and feet so that Graham could quite literally leap away from any danger on the road. Them legs do not look like he could leap. They look like they'd break on the weight of the top body of his head. It doesn't seem like that would actually happen real, like that wouldn't work. Gravity, it just doesn't seem like there's too much upper body weight there and not enough muscle weight in the leg for him to withstand or even to stand, just so you know. Meanwhile, his knees can bend in all directions. That's even stupider because it means there isn't enough strength on the upper body, enough strength on the bottom body to keep the upper body up straight. Though it's a fun experiment, the serious message behind it is to teach people about human vulnerability and road safety awareness. So beyond the creepy imagery, here's hoping everyone takes the message on board and remembers to drive safely. Or what, they're going to actually create this guy and send it on a rampage to kill everyone. That would be terrifying. Imagine that let out loose on the world, and like if you drive a car badly, it just terrorizes you. Okay guys, that was some weird news for today. I'm going to have a nightmare probably, or I'm just going to have weird thoughts about this. And it is Mr. Blobby to me, or any type of character that hasn't got a neck. Dear God. I hope you all enjoyed. And I hope that probably sent you a message as well if you don't drive safely. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.